Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about political science for class 7. Chapter number 3, how the state government works. It is part 1. So in this chapter, what we will learning in this chapter? See here, we are learning to understand meaning of government and also to understand the about purpose need of government to democratic country like India. And next concept, to understand the composition of Vidhana Sabha and Vidhana Parishad. And to understand the concept of elections and to appreciate purpose of strikes and mass protest. These all concepts we will learning chapter number 3, how the state government works. So first I talk about what is government. What is government? Government means here, a government is a body. Government is what? It is a body. A set of people who have the power. It is the set of people who have the power to make laws within an organization, group, country, through customs, okay, institutions in a country. See here, government is only institution in a country. Government is the only institution in a country which can make laws. Government makes laws, enforce them legally. Okay, understood what is government? Government is a body. Government is what? Government is a body or set of people. We have the power to make laws within organization, group, country, through customs, institution in a country. Government is an institution in a country. It makes laws. It is legally. Okay. And see here, all governments have 3 organs. How many organs? 3 organs. One is legislative organ, second is executive organ, and third is judicial organ. So what is legislative organ? So legislative organ, it is the legislature in a law-making body. It is the law-making body of the government, means power to make laws. So legislative organ, it is the, what is legislative organ? It is the law-making body of the government. And second one, executive organ. Executive organ means power to execute. Power to execute means once the laws are made. Once the laws are made, who made the laws? So legislative organ makes the laws. So that once made the laws, once laws are made here, they have to be implemented. They have to be what? Implemented. So this is done by the executive. And next one, judicial organ. Judicial organ is the power to interpret laws. Means it is the third wing of the government. Judicial is the third wing of the government. Okay, this ensure that the government functions according to the constitution of the protects the right of the people. This judiciary is protects the right of the people. Okay, some arranges the courts. Some courts are arranged like this. First one is coming here, district and session court. District and session court. And next, high court. Next, Supreme Court. And last one, lower courts. Like this, arranging the courts. in the judicial organs. These are the three wings of the government, or the three organs of the government. So one is legislative organ, second is executive organ, and third is judicial organ. Okay. So here legislative organ, it makes the laws, it making law. Means what is this? Law making body of the government. Executive organ, once the laws are made, it can be executed. Judicial organ is the third wing of the government. So it protect to the people. So give to the right to the people. Okay. Some courts are arranged in order. So first one is coming session court, second is coming high court, third is Supreme Court, and last one is low court. Okay. So like this all will be arranging here. So afterwards I talk about need of a government. Need of a government. So 1 second or 2 seconds you imagine. So without government means imagine you. So what would happen? No government, no laws and no orders, no duties and no rights. So what would be happen there? See here, we would not be living peace when no government, no laws, okay, no orders, no rights and no duties having means. So we would not be living in peace. We would not be living in peace. Okay. We would be continuously fighting. We would be continuously fighting our neighbors and our neighboring countries. Okay. So this is called anarchy. Anarchy. This is called anarchy. Means what? Means what? Means here would no happen, means imagine one thing, you're not having government, okay, no laws, no duties, no rights, okay, having means, so we would be, means we would not living peace, so we would be continuous fighting in our neighbors and neighboring countries, okay. So this is called that anarchy, okay. See here, anarchy can be defined as state of disorder. Anarchy means that is state of disorder due to the absence of non-reorganization or authority. Okay, so a government, when a government ensures the peace, prosperity, and the commercial and economic well-being. So when government is there means, so government ensures the peace, prosperity and commercial and economic well-being. Okay. See here, we can say government is needed for the protection of the people. Government is needed protection of the people in the times of war. The government's main duty. What is the duty of the government? The government's main duty is safeguard. It is the safeguard and protect the people. Governments are the protect the people against the threat and attack by the other nations. Okay. So governments create the enforce and the laws. Governments creates the laws. So this can be we need of a government. So without government, so we would not be living peacefully. Okay. So how we living here? We would be continually fighting neighbors and neighboring countries. So this is called anarchy. Okay. So when government is there, what is the work of government. So government works to people. Okay, it is the safeguard of the people. It is a protecting to the people. Okay, so this we need of a government. Okay, so next I talk about see here, members of the state government. Members of the state government. Okay. See here, India is a union. India is a union of various states. India is having many states. Okay. It means that but only one union. That union is central government. That union is central government. Okay. And the several state governments also having here. So union is one, that is the central government, and some other several state governments also having. The citizens of India, so ought to elect the representatives. How to elect the representatives? They give the oath, okay, to at the various levels. They elect the representatives. At the first one, the parliamentary level, and the second one, state legislative level. Means one is parliament level, second one is state legislative assembly level, and third one is local bodies. Means here Indian citizens are ought to elect their representatives. Okay, in some levels that levels are the parliamentary level, and the second one is state legislative assembly level, and the third is local level. Means there is a local body. And here the government of in state, the government of in state, some council ministers having here, they are represented by the council ministers. Okay, and in state level, some here represented by council ministers. Okay, and here in each state, governors elected by the chief ministers. Elected by the chief ministers. Understood? In each state level, represented by the council ministers, and each state governors elected by the chief ministers. Okay, in that state, chief minister, chief minister is the head. Okay, he is the leader of the state. Okay, see here, some majority, when governor was elected by the chief minister, when the majority of the party. Okay, so by example you take two parties, Congress and BJP. Okay, so nowadays BJP is a government. BJP is government in the Karnataka. Okay, so in here BJP, this party is the majority elected the members. Okay, so when here governor was elected by here BJP party leader. Okay, and see here some also elected by the MLAs, elected by the MLAs to advise of the chief minister, and governor was elected by the MLAs of that party. So MLA means what here? MLA. What is the long form of MLA? Minister of Legislative okay, Assembly. Assembly. What is MLA? The long form of MLA, Minister of Legislative Assembly. And he was elected representative of the constituency of the he or she. He or she standing on, they are the contested of the election in their areas. Okay, he or she elected by the directly adult suffrages, by the voters. Voters are elected him or her. So on the other hand, MLC. MLC means Member of Legislative Council. Member of Legislative Council. Okay. So member of Legislative Council, he or she nominated the member, okay, of the legislature or elected by the restricted electorate such as teachers or lawyers. They are elected, they are elected to teachers or lawyers. Okay. So while the MLA represents his or her constituency, works for the development in their area. Okay. And the MLC, it is the member of legislature who is mostly chosen from experts and professionals from the different walks for the life. Okay. So this like members of the state government elected. Okay. They are representatives. Okay. See here. They are the in state level. So the only one level, there is only one union, that union is central government, and other states, some in state level some council ministers are representatives here. After the governor, in each and every state, governors are electing the chief ministers. Okay, those are get majority of the party. Okay, majority vote of the party. So after the chief minister, he was the leader of that party, and also MLA, some minister. Some ministers also elected by the advice of the chief minister. Governor was elected by other ministers. So here on the other hand, here MLA, it is the Minister of Legislative Assembly. So he or she, member of Legislative Assembly, he or she is standing on in that area. That persons are standing on their area. Some they are elected by the people. Okay, so elected by the people. Okay, on the other hand, MLC stands for Member of Legislative Council. Member of Legislative Council. So these members are nominated, and these are elected by the teachers and lawyers. Okay, so this is the member of state government. And next one, see here. State legislature. State legislature. So what is the state legislature? The state say, see here, if it has one house, the state is the one house. Okay, and in this state, one house is called Legislative Assembly. It is the house. This is a one house. This house is Legislative Assembly. Okay. So state has only one house. That house is we call Legislative Assembly. And few states in India, 2 houses are there. Few states are 2 houses. Okay. So that houses are some Legislative Assembly. Be explaining about first this one. First house is Legislative Assembly. Okay, and second one, legislative council. Legislative council. Some states have only one house, few states have two houses. That houses are legislative assembly and legislative council. Legislative assembly means Vidhana Sabha. Vidhana Sabha. And legislative council means Vidhan Parishad. Vidhan Parishad. Okay, these are the two houses. And here 7 states in India, 7 states have the two houses. 7 states have the two houses. So that states are here Andhra Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Telangana, Bihar, Jammu and Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir, okay, and next here Karnataka, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh. Okay. So these 7 states have the legislative assembly also and legislative council also. Okay. See here, some such legislative is known as bicameral legislature. So the legislative council also known as upper house. So this is also called upper house. And legislative assembly we called lower house. Understood? See here, legislative council is upper house and legislative assembly is lower house of the state legislature. Understood? So state legislature have say the amendment of the constitution of the provision. The state legislature is also have the power to create laws, to making laws, okay, and abolish any legislative council. See here, the governor, the chief minister, the council of ministers are the part of the state legislature. Understood? It is the state legislature. What is the state legislature? It is only one house. State legislature is only one house. But few states have the two houses. That house is legislative assembly and legislative council. Legislative assembly means Vidhana Sabha and legislative council means Vidhana Parishad. So legislative assembly is the lower house and legislative council is the upper house. Some states, few states have that both houses. That states are see here Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar, Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so these are the legislative assembly and council. And here some they have the power of to making the laws. Okay, the governor, the chief ministers and council minister, chief minister and council minister here part of the state legislature. Okay, here part 1 is completed here only. So what you will learn in this chapter number 3, how the state government works. So you learned today in this chapter what is government. You know that government is a body, that is a set of people. Okay, so actually that government is only institution in a country which makes a laws. Okay, some government has 3 organs that are the legislative, executive and judiciary. and also you will learn today needs of a government, why we need government. Okay, and also you learn members of the state government and state legislature. Okay, here part 1 is completed here only. So next part I am continuing next class. Thank you.